Hey there, Miss Trillo again. I'm now going to teach you how to thread the needle on your Brother sewing machine. Make sure that you've already watched the video about threading your machine. Your thread should be coming across the top, following the solid line diagram, down number 2, up for number 3, around the metal hook for number 4, and then right now our thread should be dangling near the number 5. So here's our thread. These Brother machines come with a really easy to use needle threader. But first, to make sure your machine is ready to be threaded, you want to spin the wheel on the side of your machine clockwise until your needle is all the way in the up position. You know it's in the up position because the eye of the needle is visible, and if you were to keep turning it, it would start coming down. So just bring it up to the highest point. So now we can use this handy dandy needle threader. So this over here comes down and twists. So maybe get used to pulling that down and twisting it. Pulling it down and twisting it. So that'll come in handy in just a bit. All right, so here's our thread. The first thing we need to do is pull down the gray handle. You can go ahead and twist it over. Hold it with your left thumb and bring your thread to loop under the gray plastic hook right here. All right? You're then going to bring your thread over right here towards the eye of the needle. And if you look really close, there's a tiny, tiny hook coming through the eye of the needle, and you want to loop your thread on that hook. You then are going to pull your thread forward and hold it taut while you twist the gray arm back and up. There will now be a loop of thread dangling in the back, which you can grab with your other hand and pull. Lightly pull it so you're not pulling new thread through the machine. You're just pulling the excess thread that we had out on the table, which, mercy, it seems I have a lot of. So if you've got a lot, maybe trim it over here to the side, pull, and then you're ready to go. So what you do then with your excess, you can either trim it off with scissors, or you can bring it up to our little thread cutter. So you lift it up, back and over, pull it tight, and then it cuts it for you. So just making sure you can see up close, sorry about that. I want you to see this up close and personal. Our thread is through the eye of the needle right here, okay? We used this gray device to hook and thread our needle. We brought it down, twisted it, we put our thread behind this hook right here, and if you look really closely, you can see there's a little metal tooth that comes through the eye of the needle, and that's what we used to hook and then pull back and lift to get that little loop that we grabbed and pulled through. So now your machine is ready to begin sewing, but your next step before you get started is to load your bobbin into this space right here. Watch the next video for those instructions.